Has someone ever really hurt you, upset you, or caused you great loss, and after that you are filled with rage and anger and jealousy and hatred towards that person? When you think of that person, you just feel like, and all you want to do is cause the same amount of hurt and pain to the other person. If you have ever gone through a phase like that, or if you're going through a phase like that, then this is a video you must watch right up to the end. I'm Abhilasha Mehta. I'm mommy to two young children. I am the wife to an amazing entrepreneur. I am the CEO, founder, director, everything rolled into one for my brand Ekdori, and I am a YouTuber. In today's video, we are talking about forgiveness and why it is so important to forgive. So I have divided the video in two parts. In part 1, we are going to talk about why it is important to forgive for you, and in part number 2, we are going to discuss how you can do it, because it's not easy to forgive. So first you must understand that our journey in this life starts from when we are born and it ends when we die. So between birth and death, we are all on this journey on different paths, on our own different paths, but on this journey. We all are playing parts, whether it is the role of a mother, whether it is the role of a daughter, the role, maybe it's your job to invent something, maybe it's your job to motivate and inspire people through videos, maybe it's your job to entertain people. So whatever it is, we have all been entrusted with some work, some very important work that we must do to the best of our abilities. So this entire process is like running a race, okay? So we are all running that race. And imagine that when you run this race with rage and anger and hatred and jealousy and a lot of negativity filled in your heart, then it is like running the race with burden. So imagine there's a bag full of rocks, which is anger towards someone. Then there's a bag full of iron, which is like jealousy towards someone. Then there's a bag full of lots of clothes, which is like hatred towards someone. So we are, carrying all these bags, big fat bags on our back, and we are trying to run that race. Do you think you will be able to run that race to the best of your abilities with all that on your back? I don't think so. You will run a little and you will rest, and you will run a little and you will rest. You will not be able to cover the distance that you could, and you will not be able to cover that distance with the speed that you could if you are carrying that burden with you. Plus, when we are filled with so much hatred towards someone, it is almost like looking behind and running in front. You tell me, will you be able to run fast enough? It's like looking at your past constantly, looking over your shoulder and seeing constantly what that other person who hurt me is doing and trying and plotting to hurt that person. It's like looking behind at your past. So you're looking behind and you're trying to run towards your goals and your aims and a bright future. No, don't do that. Drop that burden, drop that weight, look in front and run head on for those big goals and that beautiful bright future that is right in front of you. That is number one reason to forgive someone, because it is for your own good. You will be able to run faster and achieve your goals faster when you are focused on them and not on the negativity of your past. Number two, the Bible says, the Gita says, the Quran says, all of them say that if you are not able to forgive someone else, then it is very difficult for God or a higher power or the universe to forgive you. And we all know that none of us are perfect. We all have made mistakes in the past. We all have sought forgiveness, whether it is from our parents, from our teachers, from God, from whoever you believe in. We have all made our share of mistakes, and we have hoped and prayed that we will be forgiven for those mistakes. So it is but natural that we will be forgiven for our mistakes only when we are able to forgive someone else as well. And it is also said that when you are able to become a bigger person and let go of hate and anger and forgive someone else, then God knows that you are ready for big things in your life, and then you are entrusted with big massive things in your life. The third reason to forgive, which is something which I have seen in my life, is that when someone hurts us, we have this urge for revenge. We want to hurt that person also. We want that person to feel what we are feeling. And it gets even more intense when we are hurt, but that other person is living a good life. So, for example, someone else cheated and got a promotion that you were due for, and now that person is buying a Mercedes and enjoying life in a, nice fancy place. Or someone broke your heart and you are down in the dumps, whereas that person got married and is having a baby. So when that person is having a good time, that hatred intensifies even more, because how can they have a good time? There seems to be no justice. So I have seen that it is not our job to seek revenge or to seek justice. The universe has a way of bringing that justice into life. We just have to wait for it. That justice might not come instantly. When you are feeling the pain, the other person might not feel it. But later on in life, somewhere life comes a full circle and somewhere there will be justice. So please wait for that. It is not your job. Your job is to do your role to the best of your abilities, live your life to the best of your abilities, and do not look at the other person and try and bring justice there or revenge there. Let go. When you let go, you do not become weak. When you forgive someone, it does not make you weaker, it sets you free. So please, when you forgive that other person, you are not saying that that person was right or justified in doing what they did, but you are saying that I will forgive so that I can be free and I can focus on my life. So these were the three big reasons why I feel you should think and forgive people. Now, a lot of times we do not even know that we are harboring a grudge against someone. We feel that, oh no, I am very chill, I forgive people. But think, close your eyes and think, who are the people who have hurt you in life? Who are the people who you need to forgive? Instantly, there will be a few faces that will come before your eyes, and these are the people you need to forgive. Or ask your family members or your close friends, is there someone you love talking bad about, or someone you love bringing down? Or is there some instance that you keep talking about? The moment you get a chance, someone else is talking about their mother-in-law and you start about your mother-in-law. So if you keep talking about someone again and again and you keep talking negatively, that just means that you still harbor a grudge against that person and you need to forgive that person. Now you ask me how. Tip number one that I will give you is, think that is there even a 0.5% chance that that person could have hurt you unintentionally or without knowing about it. A lot of times it happens that we say something to someone else and we don't intend to hurt the person, but that person's situation in life is such right now and they're going through a certain thing in life that whatever you said innocently also hurts them. So it could happen to the best of us. So is there any chance that that person did not really intend to hurt you but hurt you? Please forgive them then. The second thing is that put yourself in their shoes and think, is there a possibility that if it were you instead of them, you would also probably do the same thing? If yes, it is time to let go and forgive that person. For example, maybe you're the daughter-in-law and your mother-in-law gave a big gift to her daughter and gave you a smaller gift. Now think that if you were the mother-in-law and you have a daughter and a daughter-in-law, maybe you would do the same thing and give a bigger gift to your daughter than your daughter-in-law. It is but natural. So I mean, think about it from that person's perspective. Maybe you would have done the same thing. If that is so, please forgive. Next thing you can do is write it down. On this day, this and this thing happened. This is how I felt that day. This is how I feel today. This is how I'm feeling towards that person. And at the end of it, write, I forgive the person. I let go of these feelings. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want to care about this anymore. I am ready to forgive and move on. After that, tear up that paper, burn it, and breathe and let it go. The next thing that you can do is very, very powerful, and that is to pray for the person, meditate, or even if you don't believe in God, just send positive vibes towards that person. You don't have to talk to them, you don't have to do anything. Just sit, picture that person, and think positive about them. I forgive the person, I forgive the person, I forgive the person. Meditate over it and you will see that the more positivity you send out into the world and towards them, the more positivity you will get back into your life, maybe from someone else. Please choose to forgive, because it is easy to be good to someone who is good to you, but the day you can be good to someone who has been bad to you, that is when God knows and the universe knows that you are ready for really big things in your life. So if you enjoyed this video and my tips on forgiveness, please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and tell me in the comments below who you choose to forgive. You can leave a different name or whatever. Talk about the situation and what you are forgiving the person for, and just let it go in the comments. Don't look back after that. I would love to hear back from you. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I will see you very soon in the next video. Until then,